Landed in Canada on a cold winter morning, my toolbox feeling heavier than it ever had at Saudi Aramco Airport in Tanajib. The lights blurred into dazzle as I thought of engines and runways, of the steady hum that had been my life as a licensed aircraft mechanic. The familiar routine, the precisions, and the critical natures of maintaining colossal machines had defined my existence. In Saudi Arabia, I had a rhythm, scheduled maintenance, diagnostic checks, the precise ballet of hands and instruments. Every movement was deliberate. Every decision carefully calculated. Now, with the temporary work permit stamp in my passport, I was bound for a farm in a remote corner of Simcoe, trading hangars for barns and jet fuel for hay. The sheer magnitude of this change from the intricate world of aviation to manual labor on a farm settled heavily on my mind. A stark and almost surreal transition. The farmhouse smelled of wet earth and wood smoke when I arrived. It was completely different aroma than the solvents and fuels I was accustomed to. My employer, an older man with kind but cautious eyes, showed me the back room and the small table where I would eat with the other workers. They were mostly new arrivals too. Different accents braided through their English, each carrying their own untold stories and silent anxieties about their new lives. At first, I measured myself against the silence, a profound quiet that felt almost alien after years of engine noise. My hands trained to read the language of metal and wiring with surgical precisions, pummeled with conveyors, onion grading machines, rusted tractors. These agricultural machines often groan and complained in ways utterly foreign to me. The tractor didn't speak the same precise syntax as aircraft, but they had their own rhythms. I listened, attempting to decode their crude mechanical language, striving to find a new sense of order. First week felt like exile. I woke before dawn, muscles unused to lifting bills, lungs surprised by cold air that tastes nothing like a desert dust. Every new ache was a testament to how far removed I was from my previous life. I missed the geometry of wings, the logic of torques and the tolerances, the predictable challenges of a well-engineered system. Nights I replayed memories, the flash of diagnostic lights, the smell of hydraulic fluid, a colleague hands on my shoulder when a complex repair finally clicked. This was comforting echoes of my former competence. Here are quiet conversations behind closed doors about hometowns and new hopes keep me awake as much as loneliness did. The sense of isolation was deep. I realized I had not just left a job. I had shed an identity I had worn for years. And the emptiness I left was eminence. The conflict came slowly, in small moments creeping into my daily thoughts. Each time, reach for a wrench on a broken conveyor, I felt pulled between survival and calling. A constant internal debate about my worth. The farm paid my bills and sustained my immigration hopes. It was necessary step, but I felt temporary. My mechanic license sat in a folder at the bottom of my luggage, a talisman. It represented a skill set that felt forgotten, yet incredibly potent. I debated telling anyone that my hands service aircraft worth millions. Pride and fear tangled. Would I seem arrogant? Or would admission create expectation I couldn't meet on a temporary status, adding further pressure to an already challenging situation? Change arrived in a blizzards. The snows were thick and fast, reducing visibility to mere pit. My car slid into the ditch by the road. My co-worker, passenger shaken, and the engine's dead. In that instant, the old certainty returned: diagnosis, method, a calm pulse beneath urgency. The situations demanded immediate practical action, and my training instinctively took over. I crawled under the hood, ignoring the biting cold and wet snow. Reading the subtle signs, I learned loose grounds, a frayed wire, a relay stuck like a frozen bulb. My fingers, though cold, moved with the precision born of countless hours of meticulous work. I fixed the connection, kept my gloves dirty, and watched the engine come back to life. The farm workers, my passengers, offered a glance of relief and quiet nods that warmed sometimes inside me, a silent acknowledgement that I possess a valuable, tangible skills. I learned when that identity can be portable. The mechanics of care, attentions, patience, refusing to panic, applied equally to tractors, pickups, and airplanes. These fundamental qualities were not confined to a single domain. Migration had not erased my skills, translated them, showing their universal applicability. Farmworks taught me humility and adaptability, and it revealed resilience, the ability to hold two worlds at once without losing myself. I still miss the roar of jet engines, but I have a new vocabulary now. The creak of floorboards, the scent of rotten onions and carrots, the starlit silence after the long days of work. My experience had deepened my understanding of myself and the world around me. Months in, I sit on the farmhouse steps sometimes, hands still smelling faintly of grease, and understand why this matters. This entire journey was profoundly shaped me. Migration shaped me not by taking away what I was, but by expanding what I can be. The dedication, the perseverance, and the constant adaptation over this period were invaluable. After 2 years of hard work navigating a new country and striving for stability, I got my personal residence. This achievement was a profound moment, marking a more permanent chapter in my Canadian story. Now, embracing a new challenge that bridges my mechanical aptitude with modern technology, I'm studying computer system technician at Seneca Polytechnic. My journey continues, proving that with resilience and the open-minded, one can always find new pathways to growth and purpose. Thank you for listening.